rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8:02 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Hope that you guys are doing well today. It's Monday, June 5th. Brand new day, brand new week, brand new staff member, brand new all kinds of things today. So hopefully you guys had a great weekend. There was a lot that was going on out there in the city. There was the Andy Warhol exhibit at David O. Pierce Center. Bomb the Lot was yesterday. Bomb the Lot was what, Saturday? Was it? Yeah, I think it was Saturday.
I don't know.
It was pretty good. I went out there. Great time. Did some hanging out. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was Saturday. That's right. And then yesterday, I stopped by La Gran Plaza, and I visited our friends of Carnitas Los Raules, and that was really good. So, shout out, man. It was a really good time. Diego, how was your weekend, man?
Worked 99% of the time. Slept the other percent of the time. It was crazy, honestly. I was like very, very sleep deprived.
Okay. Now, when you thought you had to come in a little bit closer, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So Diego is our newest team member. Diego's a recent graduate from West Aurora, right?
Yes, shout out to Miss Hazelton.
Miss Hazelton?
Yeah.
Kate Hazelton?
The photography teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she's my teacher.
Oh, she's the homie. Small world. We got a lot of the same friends. Brett, how was your weekend?
It was good. I worked the 5K at Wabansi this past weekend. Then I went to the line dancing event at the Saddle Up at Q.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So that's a whole lot of fun that we had. What did you guys do? You can let us know in the chat. The time is 8:04. Valerie Trainham, good morning to you. And Jen Mendoza, good morning and happy Monday to you as well. So I got some news here to tell you guys about. There was a huge fire over the weekend. Just last week, actually. And it was near my house on the east side of Aurora. 2 firefighters were injured battling it. They were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries after battling fires on Friday. There was a large fire at a site with home and other structures in the 1500 block of Grandview Drive. One of the firefighters injured was working at the Grandview Drive fire, and a resident there was treated at the scene and released by fire department paramedics. According to Aurora Fire Department officials, multiple Aurora Fire companies and outside agencies were helped to deal with the Grandview Drive fire due to 6 structures being involved at the scene and the extremely warm temperatures. Residents on social media said they could see the blaze from Sugar Grove and Oswego.
Oswego?
Dang.
That's wild.
That is wild. Yeah, that's mad far away.
It's like 2 continents away.
Yeah, like I said, it was a big fire. So I saw it, and it was kind of scary. Anyway, the causes of the fire on Friday remain under investigation at this time. Officials said more information will be disseminated when available. The time is 8:05. So Diego, when 8:10 comes on, just go ahead and turn on the Mevo. Yep. Josue Pais is here. So Diego and I were talking about what we will be adding to the show. And we decided to take a little bit of time today to talk to you guys and see what would you like us to do on the morning show. What else would you like to see on the morning show? What do you think is something that we could do that would be really dope? What do you think, Diego? Now let's share some of our wild premonitions with these people.
Maybe for the morning show, I was thinking probably we have a number that you guys can dial, maybe tune in a song, or maybe just have something to share about your weekend or something, just to call and interact with you guys,
Call-ins.
Yeah.
Call-ins. Okay, we could probably start with the call-ins. Now, do we need special software for that?
I think we just need a phone. I'm not too sure how like the professional radio people do it, like the big old studios. But
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it's just like a phone. You know?
Okay, because we have a Google Voice number, so I think maybe there'd be a way we connect the two, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
So let's take some time this week to like set it up, to look into that and see if we can come back next week. So let's set a goal for next week to take our first caller.
Yeah, we shall have.
It'll be
that.
fun.
Next week on Monday, we'll try to take our very first caller. So let's look into that. Josue Pais, it could be you. You never know, man. We'll need somebody to test it with us. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Casa King County's got some great events coming up. August 14th is Golf for a Child Invitational. September 27th is Clays for Kids. And October 14th is the Bourbon Social. And November 2nd is the Superheroes Luncheon. So Casa King County is a great organization. Last week we had Jim DeChaula on the show. He told us a lot of cool stuff, and there's a call for volunteers taking place as well with Casa King County. We've got that information. We'll give that to you guys a little bit later on. Time is 8:07. Juan Cayetano is here. Good morning, Juan Cayetano. Get to know the Woodcrafters by Luz and Juan. Great family, good people. They were out there at Bomb the Lot too, so I saw you guys and took some pics. And it's funny because Juan's wife Luz, I was walking by, I was getting ready to leave, and she said, "Curtis, paint a picture." So I was like, "Okay," and sat down and created a piece of artwork for Good Night Aurora. So the next time we go live for Good Night Aurora, you guys will see that. The night show is going to be good, man. Hopefully you can you're off Thursdays.
Yes.
Okay, so Thursday's gonna see what we can do about the live show. I think we got a schedule for that now.
Okay.
Because Good Night Aurora is going to be Thursday nights for the weekend report. So Thursday night we'll go live and we'll tell you guys about what's happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all weekend. So that's how we'll start, and then we can go from there. But we're going to be doing some filming, you guys. Good Morning Aurora, as you guys know, has done a lot of weird stuff with cameras. We've done some skits. We've done a whole lot of cool things. So we're going to do some more of that. So we got some ideas to kick around. What would you guys like to see? Let us know that in the chat. The time is 8:09 a.m. So it's our very first commercial. Brett, go ahead and give us 2 quick pieces of information, young man. And then when he's done, then bring us onto the camera. Thank you.
Of course. Free glucose testing, free blood sugar screenings are available from 8 to 10 a.m. on Wednesdays on a first-come, first-served basis at Rush Copley Diabetes Center. If you need help monitoring your blood sugar, please stop by. For more information, call 630-898-3649. Again, 630-898-3649.
All right.
The summer program known as FIRE, Focused, Inspired, and Ready to be Engaged, is all about job readiness and leadership. It is at New Covenant Full Gospel Church on 1029 King Street in the lovely city of Aurora. The start date is June 13th. The times are 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., Tuesday through Thursday.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Brett. So there is Aurora Public Arts got a lot of events coming up. So they just hosted 2, and there's a couple more events that they've got taking place. So Aurora Public Art, got to say, give a shout out to our friend Jen Evans. So many great people on the Aurora Public Art board. Now, besides the board, the whole team that's out there, you'll see Jose Arch, saw him. Shout out to him. Manny from the food reviews. I mean, I saw everybody yesterday. Fisk Garcia, Pierre Lucero, Josh Schultz, Rebecca, Strawberries Barbecue. So there's a lot of people out there, and me and Diego have a lot of the same friends. We've been discovering that every single day. So shouts out to Pierre Lucero and Kate Hazelton. The Hazelton family was out there as well. All right. So this Thursday from 7 to 9 is the Color Me Warhol Block Party on Stope Avenue. Live rock and jazz by Corduroy from 7 to 9 p.m. Additional outdoor activities starting at 6. Pop Warhol inspired group exhibit is on display. and the third floor gallery of the Pierce Art and History Center once again. So they'll be back there. And I think that's going to be in town for a while. I'm not too sure when the very last day of that is. Do you know?
Did you say Corduroy, like the band?
Yeah.
I know those guys.
You do?
Yeah. The lead guy's Alex, and he goes to my school, and I know his sister too.
For real?
Yeah.
Hold on. Tell them that they made the
They made the news.
Yeah, they
That's
made the
crazy.
news. Holla at your boy.
For the 5 people watching, go to
Yeah.
Corduroy.
Yeah.
They're pretty
We'll
sweet.
see if let's shout out Corduroy, man. All right. So what kind of music do they do?
They
Is
do
it-
like rock. I think that's like a subgenre. Like they like guitar, bass, drums, stuff like that. And I went to their show 2 Fridays ago to like be their like unofficial photographer. So they were pretty cool and they were really, really good. They're like the last showing. And
Okay.
they're, like around like 9:00.
Where was the show at?
The venue, yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, and then Sunday, June 25th is the from noon to 6 p.m. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's a community painting party, Aurora's first asphalt art mural. I'll be there for that. Designed by Chicago muralist Andy Belomo to be on display for 1 year. The public is invited to paint in the shapes of the street surface. So it's going to be all set up and squared away for people. You can come slap some paint and be part of it. Josie Mendoza Geller, good morning. Gams fam, shouts out. And Cynthia Fennessy Clark, good morning to you. There's going to be live DJs, local retailers and restaurants, and additional family activities. Mural is located at Stolp and Downer Place. Meet up at Pierce Art and History Center, 20 East Downer Place. Stolp and Downer is literally the intersection right there where Zen Loft is. Now, you be working Sunday nights, right?
Yeah, Sundays, Saturdays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
What's the restaurant you work at again, dog?
It's called Bien Chingon Restaurant. Like,
Bien Chingon. Have you guys
Chingon.
ever had Bien Chingon?
It's like Bien stands for very, and then Del Chingon stands for, excuse my French, but badass. So it's called Badass Tacos. Basically.
Badass Tacos.
It's
Huh.
pretty good food.
That actually sounds better in Spanish as opposed to.
Yeah.
Mom, can we have badass tacos? Where'd you learn to talk like that? All right, so the time is 8:14. Becky Hoff, good morning to you. So how was your weekend? Jen Mendoza, Becky Hoff, Cynthia Fennessy Clark, Josie Mendoza Geller. Let us know how your weekend was. Starting next week on Monday, we're going to try to take some calls. So get ready for that, you guys. Get excited. You may be one of the people who can call into this show and say, hey, Curtis, how you doing, man? My name is Juan Cayetano. Just wanted to say what's up. That'd be cool, man. That would feel pretty dope, man. I'd be happy to do that. Now, how would we monitor that, though?
That is a good question.
We got to look into that. So we'll
Not
see.
think that far ahead.
Yeah, we'll see what we got to do about that. So take me to a commercial. So let's turn off the eye of the Mevo real quick. Well, I give these people something here to talk about and think about. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know that Goodnight Aurora went live last week to test things out. We took the airplane off and we landed it. It was kind of rocky. Had a hard time. Wasn't able to get the page to stream through Streamlabs. So we had to stream through Facebook itself, and that was somewhat difficult. So we got some things to work on, but definitely get ready to see Goodnight Aurora out and about in the town. We were at the DJ party on Saturday night with everybody at Tavern on Broadway. That was a lot of fun. Mad DJs were there. It was a big party. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the nighttime that we'll be showing you guys. So get ready to see more about that. But the schedule is going to be Thursday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. You will learn about all events happening Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. It is your weekend news report. So I hope you guys love it, man. I know that you guys will love it. And it'll be a mixture of us going out in the city. What's so funny?
I just realized this Thursday. You don't mean to like do the Goodnight Aurora this Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because I kind of had a plan to do.
What, you got a date? Oh,
Yeah,
Diego.
basically.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. Hit the claps. Hit the claps for you, Diego.
I don't know what it is.
Top left.
Top left.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's a new Spider-Man movie. Already seen it like twice already. I had to go see it a third time.
Oh, that's what's up.
Have you guys seen it?
I have not seen it
I
yet.
have.
No.
It's a really good movie, guys.
Is it?
It's, yeah.
Okay.
Top tier.
I love Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Wolverine's my favorite character, but I got
far, yeah.
I got mad love for Spider-Man.
Can't wait for Deadpool 3 where he comes in.
Deadpool 3? Oh, snap.
Yeah, he's gonna be in there with Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, very cool.
Hugh Jackman.
Becky Hoff says she went flying Saturday at Bolingbrook and flew over Aurora. Beautiful. Hey, Becky Hoff. Becky Hoff, are you a pilot, Becky? And what's a brother got to do to get a tour in the airplane? Can we bring the new? That's what I want to do.
I'd like to take a tour of France.
Right?
Personally.
Hell yeah. Chopper Radio. We are live. Good morning, Aurora is above Joswe's house. We're looking down on the people. That would be really cool. I would really like that. All right, so this Thursday, that's fine. We'll reconvene for the next one, but we're gonna try to do a little bit of DJ mixing too on this Thursday too. So we'll try to have some music, some hip hop scratched in.
Some Dr. Dre type action.
Yeah, it'll be something like that. I'll be Ed Lover. He'll be Dr. Dre, and it'll be really cool. So get ready for that. Josue will be there as well. So stay tuned, you guys. Now, here's what I was supposed to be giving you guys news, and I did not give you any news, but I've got the news that you need right here. So bear with me real quick. The time is 8:17 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora. Saturday, June 11th is the 2023 Community Market hosted by Indivisible Aurora. This will be at Water Street Mall, adjacent to City Hall in downtown Aurora. So where is that, Curtis? What does that mean? So you know where City Hall is? It's the walkway right there.
Oh, with the string lights?
Yep.
Oh, I've been there before.
Riverfront Playhouse and all that. So that's where that's at, side of the venue where the park is. That's going to be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This will be a fun, family-friendly event with many great vendors. Come on out for a great time and enjoy this annual event. And then the day before that, on the 10th, there's going to be a bike ride. No, it's not a bike ride. It's calling all bikes for Woodland Lakes residents. It's a bicycle tune-up and safety event for adults and children from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Fun activities, music, and a whole lot more. This is posted on our Facebook page. There's a QR code flyer there, so scan that and go on out there. I'll be there hanging out, so hope to see you guys there. Time's 8:18 a.m. Good morning, Curtis. Luz Elena Brambila Guerrero. Good morning to you as well. A lot of people don't know my real name, so.
Is Curtis just an alias?
No, that's my real name.
Oh.
No. Right? Like, who is this dude? No, a lot of people don't know my real name. So, like, when I see my name in the chat, I'm like, oh yeah, people.
Who is that guy?
You know, right? Like, who is that guy? It is always it's always new for me. Okay, next piece of news before we come out of this quick commercial is I got a press release here, hot off the presses. Community Foundation of Fox River Valley awards $2.3 million in scholarships to 450 high school seniors, college, grad, and trade students in the Fox Valley area. Now, this is from our dear friend Jay Kelly, Jay Kelly PR. 450 Fox Valley High School students received great news when they learned they had earned a scholarship from the CFFRV from a future-focused local donor who avidly supports their pursuit of continued education. Now, this was on May 16th. They contacted all the recipients, each a resident of the greater Aurora area, Tri-Cities, and Kendall County in Illinois, to inform them that the application to the scholarship program has been paid off. Collectively, these Community Foundation 2023 scholarship program recipients will receive more than $2.3 million over the 4 years. Every fall, the foundation encourages students to complete just one application, which makes them eligible to be considered for one of hundreds of scholarships awarded to the following spring. Scholarships are conceived by and funded by generous Fox Valley area donors, including individuals, families, local businesses, clubs, and associations who establish their own specific criteria. According to Beth Christoffel, since its founding in 1948, the Community Foundation has awarded more than $21.6 million in scholarships to area residents. Each scholarship is administered by the CFFRV and supported by the Scholarship Review Committee, a group of community residents who generously donate their time to participate in the review process. Nice. I like that kind of stuff. If you saw Aurora weather this morning, we did something different. It was really cool. Did the live weather with the live screen moving behind me. It was tough. That's not an easy job to do. I know a lot of you guys think you're just standing there pointing and telling temperatures. Yeah, but what if it starts moving and you're not clicking it? That's hard. It starts going to Peru and all that kind of stuff. You can't bring it back. That was mad difficult, man. So I hope that you guys like it. We're trying new things and different things, and get ready for Monday morning next week. Because like I said, we're gonna try to
bring in the heat.
We bring in the heat, man. We're gonna bring the heat. So Saul Olivas, good morning to you, and Aisha Saxon, good morning as well. So when we take our calls on Monday morning, I want you guys to attempt to call in. And actually, let me put the number in the chat here. Here's the number to our Google Voice number. It's 331-256-7782. That number, you guys, is Good Morning Aurora's Google Voice number. I just hooked you up with it. You can leave us messages. You can send us texts, chat with us, all kinds of cool stuff there. So the time is 8:22 a.m. And I think that, Diego, I think what we'll do is we'll have you screen the people, because you got to make sure that, like, nobody, it's no scam calls or something.
Yeah. I was about to say they're probably gonna, like, spam call us
Right.
over and over.
Your car's audio insurance, so we don't need any of that. Tracy Duran is here. She says, good morning, my lovely GAMS fam. Good morning to you, Tracy. And Jose Art is here. I took a tour yesterday of La Gran Plaza. That was cool. And I'm walking through La Gran Plaza. My friend Raul from Carnitas Ross Rose, he's showing me this. He says, hey, over there is how do you say shirts in Spanish?
Playera.
Playeras. Over there is playeras. Over there is other things. And over here is that. And we're walking, and we're going to check out some stuff, and we're coming back. And who do I see sitting in his art booth, manning his table? Jose Art, doing his thing. So shouts out to Jose Art, great local artist here in the city of Aurora. Good brother. You know Jose Art?
Maybe. Sounds familiar.
Okay.
I'm not good with names. I usually do faces more than anything.
Okay. Did you
Me
go
too.
out? Did you go out this weekend at all? You just worked all
Working
weekend?
to the bone. Yeah.
Damn. You work from noon to
Actually, I worked earlier than that. It was like from 10, and then didn't get off till like 4 or 5, and then just didn't know if I was gonna go back in at 5, and then it was a long weekend.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Diego works a lot, but he still has the energy to be up here with us, and we're going to be doing some skits, some movies, some all kinds of cool stuff. We're going to be filming. Diego has a passion and a talent for creating. And I told Diego, I said, look, man, we have a passion for creating too, so we're going to join forces and come up with some really dope stuff. One of the things I want to do, Diego, is I want to do a buddy cop show. Can we do a buddy cop show?
It's a hard pass.
Huh?
I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, we can do that.
What'd you say, tar
I
pass?
said hard pass.
Hard pass? Diego don't want to play a cop?
Yeah, I can do that. Maybe.
Well, I
could do
think like a buddy cop show might be cool, but again, Good Morning Aurora, man. Like I said, we're trying
I
new
was
things
almost a
and
cop,
different things.
actually.
Really?
Yeah, I feel it was last summer or something like that. There was a police cadet academy thing going on in the summer where they made us like come in like the whole summer or something like that, and we just had like wake up, like do like all these like physical training things to like become a cop and stuff like that. And there's some pretty intense people in there, like some kids that were like legit about it, because basically we were doing like this one like short story.
No,
there's,
you
like,
good?
There's this one exercise that they made us do where they give us like plastic guns and like showed us how we would like formally walk up to a car, tell them like license and registration, and like they'd like go through scenarios and like what if the person like got out, whatnot, or what if they were like moving around in their car. And I remember this one white kid that like was like he really wanted to be a cop. Like one of the officers was like telling me, he's like, oh, you're gonna need to like put your hands on the gun, point at them, tell them this that, and I was like, please put your hands behind, like all quiet and stuff like that, because like there was a lot of people around, so I didn't want to be like yelling. And then after I was done with my little thing, the guy, the one that was like super into it, all you hear was like, get down on the ground, like before I shoot. I was like, whoa, man,
Like, with the plastic gat?
I was
That's
like,
crazy.
calm down, man, like
Yeah.
it's not that deep, but yeah. Shout out to Officer Will. Yeah, I almost got pulled over, but since I knew him, the officers that were pulling me over were like, since you know him, we'll let you off with a pass. So that
Nice.
was nice. That
So
was
you
nice.
you completed it, but you never wanted to go through the
My
entire.
dad wanted me to do it because like it was like good pension, good like 401k or payments and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, but like my heart's not in it, Like
Right.
I don't want to like do all that. Like the physical part was like easy, like not gonna lie. Like I think I did like a mile in like 7 minutes.
Right.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But yeah, everything else was just like I don't really want to like dedicate too much time into this because it's just not for me, you know.
Right.
But yeah, he was like kind of bummed that I didn't do it. I think they're doing it again this summer. They do it every other summer, so yeah.
Right.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay. Well, shouts out. So that's Diego's story of almost being a cop. Very few people know that I took the test for the Department of Corrections to be a prison guard, and I missed it by just mere points. Like I did really well on it, and I missed it, but just by a few points. And I remember after missing it, a couple of the because you got like DOC staff out there. It was at the St. Charles Youth Home where we did the training, and a couple of the staff came out there, and they pulled me to the side. They were like, "Yo, like you're a strong candidate. Like the reapply process is coming up, so take some time off and come back and do it." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And I was working at Edward Hospital at the time, and I thought like, when the next, because it was, I think reapply was 5 months later. After that 5 months, when I came back, like, position kind of shifted a little bit. I was like, nah, I really don't know, because you had to go, depending on where you might be at, you got to live out there. So like, you got to live by like Pontiac and Menard, like Southern Illinois and all those places kind of thing. And at that time I had just met my son's mom, and I really didn't want to move anywhere. You start putting the things together for a new life. I really wasn't trying to uproot and do all that. Then plus I was I'm still skinny, but I was mad skinny. So then people start pointing out to me like,
the guy comes out, what is he gonna do?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Arnold Schwarzenegger type build. He's like,
right.
Yeah,
Still
you
good
just leave the
flex.
doors. The doors over there, man.
Did I say shake down in the cell? Nah, you good, big dog. You good. All right, guys. Time is 8:28. Juan Cayetano says, I have an idea. Let's do a movie in the park sponsored by the Woodcrafters by Luz and Juan. We have the video and audio system, so let's find a date for all the kiddos. It's not a bad idea, dog. That's not a bad idea.
What's the budget? Like $2 million?
Right? We got that.
Cool with that.
Tracy Duran, Jose Art, Daniel Calderon, good morning to you as well, sir. Good morning, Aurora. Appreciate that. Vizo Arts is here. Ronnie Boo Thomas is here. Michael Rayford is here. Good morning to you, Michael Rayford. City of Light, Daniel Calderon. Daniel Calderon, you know what? Daniel Calderon's been tuning in, and we appreciate that, Daniel. Daniel, if you've got any ideas, drop them in the chat. How was your weekend, Daniel? Let us know how you were. Yvonne, Michelle, the Cottonseed Creative Exchange is here. Shouts out. And Michael Rayford, a 401k is not worth getting shot at.
That is facts. That is facts.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Yeah, there's never been a guy chasing an armed suspect who said, all for my 401k, man. All for nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. Time's 8:29 a.m. Diego, take us to another commercial, please. Brett, go ahead and give us Juneteenth, young man. And give us the concert info you got right there. Thank you.
Of course. Juneteenth, the Freedom and Heritage Celebration at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park, which is located at Farnsworth Avenue and Grand Boulevard. It is happening Saturday, June 17th from 3:30 to 7:30. There will be music, live entertainment, African American history, tribute, poetry, storytelling, food and craft vendors, chess tournament, dance contest, bingo, games, prizes, cakewalk, a double dutch, and a basketball tournament.
Word up. Thank you very much. Oh, scratch me up. Right.
Right there.
Wait till we start taking calls. This is going to be mad difficult. All right, go ahead.
Onario Speedwagon played a sold-out show at River Edge Park in 2021. The city of Aurora gave the iconic band a key to the city. This Labor Day weekend, the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Famers will use that key to unlock another amazing Onario Speedwagon live show Saturday, September 2nd at 8 p.m. at River Edge Park. and the tickets went on sale once April 12th, and all tickets are $50.
All right, thank you very much for that. Time is 8:31 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Diego Sida is here, ladies and gentlemen, newest member of the team. We're taking calls starting next week. That is the goal. That is the goal. So get ready to call in. And I'm going to tell you, scratch that one more time, Diego. I'm going to tell you this now. Y'all better be on your best behavior on these calls. Because the first one of y'all, I want to say that my ex-girlfriend, Patty, I hate you. You're blocked. So don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, if you graduated in 1993, when I was, how old was I? 11.
It's prehistoric.
Damn. Diego coming in with jokes too. Thinking out loud. If you graduated high school in 1993, the unofficial 1993 East Aurora High School class reunion is taking place Saturday, June 17th. It's going to be at Parkside Lanes, 34 West 185 Montgomery Road in Aurora. My friend Kevin May, who goes by the moniker Yo Kev, he will be doing the DJing for that event. I won't be there because, first of all, I didn't go to East. Second of all, I didn't graduate in 1993. And third of all, it'd be kind of awkward for me to just be there and everybody's like, yo, I don't remember you. So thanks. But anyway, go out there. It's going to be a really good time. It's going to be from 8 p.m. to midnight, and it looks like it'll be a humdinger. So that's going on out there. Now, also, you guys, I want to let you know that there is the Veterans Softball Tournament and Family Fest taking place this coming up Saturday. This is going to be in Chicago. I'm shouting this out because a lot of our friends, as you guys know, Good Morning Aurora is a show that supports our veterans. You will never find a more patriotic morning show than this anywhere. Even if you were in Washington, D.C., there still wouldn't be as much patriotism as we have on our show. So Mission Barbecue, Chicago Park District, the Road Home program at Rush University, Ale Hernandez shouts out, and Chicago Sport and Social Club are having this veteran softball tournament Saturday, July 8th at Beverly Park. That's 2460 West 102nd Street on the south side. This event is brought to you by all these great organizations. So save the date and come have fun while supporting our veterans. Get your baseball on, man. It's going to be a really, really, really good time. I'm proud to support and share anything going on with the Road Home program at Rush University. You got to support our veterans, man. You got to support our people. All right. Diego, do you play baseball?
No, actually, but I'm not that bad in gym class. Hit a few dingers in my time.
Okay, nice. What's your sport?
I actually do a lot of sports. I tried almost every single one of them, but currently I'm doing boxing at A-Town Boxing with Gio and Chicano.
That's right, Giovanni and Chicano. I said Chicano.
It's canceled.
Right, Chicago Chicanos.
Busty.
Diego. Giovanni and Chicano are great friends. We've had A-Town Boxing Club. We've had Chicano on the show 3 times. We haven't had the Boxing Club on as a whole unit, but we've been happy to support their stuff.
Probably like call them.
Yeah.
Something else.
Hit them up, yeah. Tell your friends to get with my friends, your friends, and we can be friends. Okay. So the time is 8:35. You can go ahead and bring us back on, my dear brother. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora. Mutual Ground has done a lot of cool stuff recently. The staff members from NICOR who volunteered their time during NICOR's Volunteer Week helped paint several offices at the Gale Street campus. So shouts out to our friends of Mutual Ground. Also, Mutual Ground's maintenance technician, Alan, gave a group of volunteers a crash course in setting up and painting a space as they helped paint many offices. Volunteers are very helpful and very much needed here in the city of Aurora for a lot of our organizations. So if you see volunteers doing great things, please thank them. And if you want to volunteer with some great organizations, you can contact me, Curtis, and Gabriel. Gabriel's not here no more. My bad. Brett, if you can, please put my email address in the chat for these people. Curtis@neighborproject.us. Thank you very much, young man. That's my Neighbor Project email that you guys can use to get in touch with me. The Neighbor Project does a whole lot of great things for the community. We got different volunteer events, outreach. So if you want to get involved, I'll get you involved. Get ready for that. Diego,
Yes.
how long are you going to be with Bien Chingon, man?
For life.
You going to bring us
Life.
back on? Oh, yeah, that's your friend's restaurant. That's
Yeah.
right. Family restaurant. Where's Bien Chingon located?
I'm not good with roads at all. I think it was somewhere in Naperville.
Okay.
On the side of a street and
Another street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next to.
Oh, that
another
clears
street,
it up.
How many streets are in Naperville?
Could not tell you.
Okay.
Could not tell you.
So if you are in Naperville and you are at a street crossed by another street, look around. It could be Bien Chingon. I have the card. I got to find out what that address is because that food was really good. Bien Chingon catered the First National Bank of Omaha's office opening down on River Street by McCarty Mills. The food was excellent. I have to say that food was really good. I'm not a guacamole fan at all. Don't eat guacamole. But I had a friend. She's like, "Want me to go get you a plate?" I'm like, "Yeah, please." And she got it loaded with guacamole. I have to say, I ate Bien Chingon's guacamole. It was good.
I had it yesterday.
It's
I can
good.
confirm it was
The
pretty good.
salsa is really good too. Everything they got's great. So
Homemade secret recipe.
homemade. Do you cook?
I mean, I can cook, but like I want to get to that position where I've thought about that. I was like, chefs get like paid more. Like, why not?
Yeah.
But then I started like seeing like the rush hours and like I'd rather be, just a pretty face doing the servers because I'm not trying to be.
Oh, so you
behind.
do the serving?
Yeah.
Okay.
White people tip really nicely, so I'd rather be serving. So
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I in my Olive Garden days, I was a really good server. Anytime I said, "Bud Light, keep them coming." Got you. You'll never have to ask again. Okay, this great event's taking place Saturday, June 17th from 9 to 1 p.m. This is the Women's Health and Happiness Fair, a holistic event for mind, body, and spirit. Now, I interviewed the great ladies of this event. That special interview is on our YouTube channel that you guys can check out. But here are the speakers. Jill Cook will be speaking about reinventing yourself through neuroplasticity. Jan Hamning will be speaking about the power of your thoughts and words. And Dr. Oki Villarreal-Borowski will be presenting Women Healing Women. Share elements of mind and body care, including physical health care, relaxation techniques, and mindset improvement. The power of your thoughts and words. Here's something that you may not know. Did you know that you, ladies and gentlemen, you have the power to shape reality yourself? Did you know that? You can change everything. Go ahead.
I knew that.
You knew that?
Yeah, I knew that.
What you put out there in the world is what you get back. Your thoughts, what you think about, what you're saying to yourself, all of that matters a lot. That's why you've heard me say repeatedly, I don't just do things. I represent organizations or stuff. Not just working, representing, having a more passionate life. So this is going to be a great event. There'll be vendors, speakers, and gift bags. I also want to shout out some of the sponsors of the event. Annie Kinsley of State Farm Insurance is going to be sponsoring. She's been in the insurance industry for 19 years. Maria Mercado Siwa is the owner of Arumi, and started making candles as a way to escape daily anxiety and stress. Arlene Santiago, health transformation coach and owner of Arlene Santiago Coaching. And Carla Ordaz is the founder of Crunchy. Crunchy products are made with a combination of safe, certified, organic, and eco-cert ingredients. Jen Bugatsky, self-love and sensual embodiment coach and the owner of Freedom Keys. Cindy Schroba, Illinois Thermography, and Megan Holly, Little Powerhouse Branding. So great people who are going to be out there for this event. So I plan on going. If you go out there, I will see you guys there. The time is 8:41 a.m. All right, Diego, take me to a commercial, please, young man. All right. So one of the other things that I'm going to mention before we get going here is that our veterans were really supported this weekend at the Veterans Workshop at the Prisco Community Center. Our friends of the City of Aurora's Financial Empowerment Center were out there too. The Army was there. Grunt Style was there. They're the people who do the military clothing. Illinois Joining Forces was there. Alderwoman Shweta Bade. Veterans Smile was there. Deputy Mayor Guillermo Trujillo was there with the Aurora Veterans Advisory Committee. And Neighborhood Loans was out there too. So there was a lot of great organizations out there supporting our veterans. Oh, and also Operation Horses and Heroes was there. Mayor Irvin was there talking about the Veterans Administration and the PACT Act and health benefits, discussing VA home loans, housing trends, and estate planning. So it was a very good event. Shouts out to Alderwoman Shweta Bade of the 10th Ward, I believe. I believe it's the 10th Ward. Okay. Now, last but not least, actually, we got a couple more. What time is it?
8:42.
Couple more things to go here. So Hollywood Nights, the Bob Seger Experience, that's going to be Friday, July 28th. Tickets are on sale for that. The Bob Seger Experience has been here in Aurora for a few times. I think they've done Ballydoyle before. This is going to be at River Edge Park. The Troubadour Project is an iconic 70s rock classic band. They're going to be they're going to be playing Saturday, June 24th at River Edge Park. Staying Alive, One Night of the Bee Gees is going to be Saturday, August 5th. And Get the Lead Out, a celebration of the Mighty Zepp, is going to be Friday, August 18th. Get the Lead Out, Mighty Zepp, Led Zeppelin, ladies and gentlemen, a great rock band. Diego, what kind of music you like?
90s rap, 90s Eminem.
90s rap, 90s Eminem. Okay.
His peak.
At his peak?
He's peak. Like, all these like new mumble rappers, can't really compare,
Not feeling that?
To his lyricism, he's just too good. I've had this conversation one too many times. Like, getting worked up right now. Like, oh man. Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. He's just too good. Him, Dre, Ice Cube, NWA. Just amazing.
Yeah. No, I'm a Nas, Wu-Tang fan. I respect lyrics.
Nas, yeah.
I like lyrics. I need to have some subject matter, know what we're talking about. When it comes to my rap specifically, I like West Coast rap from the 90s. That was really good. Yeah. I like Midwest rap from the 90s and very early 2000s. Not a mumble rap fan at all, but there's going to be a couple of great rap groups playing at River Edge Park too. When we get that news, we'll let you guys know about that. Thank you to the River Edge Park sponsors, Hollywood Casino, Globe Management, Rush Copley, Dunham Foundation, and many others.
Yeah, guys, let us know what type of music you guys listen to in the chat.
Yes, put that in the chat. What do you guys like? Oh, I know what Tracy Duran likes. Tracy Duran likes some of the same music I like. She likes some 40s, 50s swing. I like a lot of old school stuff, like old school jams, soul, and dusties too, and on top of my rap.
He said OG's 1993, I was 20, lol.
Who said that?
Tracy Duran. That's like
nice.
53?
Nice.
She could be like my mom right now. That's kind of old.
Tracy Duran is all of our moms. For all of us who believe me, that's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. I've had to rely on Tracy Duran, please, Lord. Okay. Thank you very much for putting that in the chat, Brett, my email address.
No problem.
All right. Styx is playing with Sin Tuesday, July 11th at 8 p.m. Flow Rider with special guest the Yin Yang Twins. That's going to be Friday, July 21st at 8 p.m. And let's see, Poi Dog Pondering is Saturday, August 26th at 8 p.m. I Want My 80s Tour is going to be Thursday, August 31st. That's when it starts. Rick Springfield, The Hooters, Paul Young, and Tommy Two-Tone. We all know Tommy Two-Tone. Tommy Two-Tone is known for the famous song 8675309. That's a good song. Just love your number. I want to give you my... Okay, and the Aurora Water Lantern Festival is going to be Saturday, September 16th from 4:30 at 4:30 p.m. Tickets are $40 for that. All right. So, yes, the time is 8:46 a.m. You still got time. Let us know how your weekend was in the chat. Let us know how you're feeling today in the chat. Say hi to Diego and Brett in the chat, and also let us know what kind of music you like in the chat. We want more interaction from you guys because pretty soon, starting next week, if everything goes right, you will be able to call in and tell us how your weekend was. I'll be able to ask you questions like, hey, what'd you do? Curtis, man, I saw you I was sitting behind you at Aurora Tap House. That sounds cool. Joe Jackson is here. Joe Jackson is our friend, the executive director of the Hesed House. Hesed House is in need of volunteers. You can volunteer, be part of the team, and learn more about their mission, what they do, and how they support our Aurora residents and neighbors. Stephen Hendry is here. 60s and 70s rock and roll, San Francisco Bay music plus Billy Strings. Billy Strings. Stephen Hendry, is that like rockabilly? Is that where you're going with that? Billy Strings. Never heard of it.
Rockabilly, that sounds funny.
I love rockabilly. Wanda Jackson. Stephen Hendry, what you know about some Wanda Jackson?
Well, if you want to like listen to some rock, you can, listen to Corduroy. They're pretty good too. They got some pretty solid tunes for, pretty young group.
Okay, shout out Corduroy. Shout out Corduroy. That's an Aurora-based band, right?
Yeah, very local.
All
Tickets
right.
are like pretty cheap too.
Where can they got a Spotify?
Putting me on the spot, Curtis. I do not
Welcome, bro.
They do, but I'll have that information next time.
All right, shout out Corduroy. Tracy Duran just turned 50. Happy birthday, and I love being everyone's mom. I'm here for y'all. It was nice seeing you on Saturday doing art. Yes, Luz, thank you very much for making me paint that picture. Because that's the thing about life. I move fast, man. I'm doing a whole lot of stuff. Sometimes I don't have time. I just don't take time to sit down and take care of myself. So Luz made me sit down and paint, and it felt good. It really did. Norma Peterson's here. Good morning, Norma Peterson. Tracy Duran says, I have such an eclectic taste in music, from Enrico Caruso to Run DMC to 50s doo-wop, heavy metal, and everything in between. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Feeling that, Tracy Duran. Feeling that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Good Morning Aurora has much more to do, much more to show you guys, and we've got a lot of things happening this year, too. We're going to be out and about. Friday the 9th, actually, we're going to be at McCarty Park. The governor team from Aguas Calientes is going to be in town, so Buenos Dias Aurora is going to be at the park doing some filming, meeting the folks, saying hi to people. I'm going to be behind the camera. Karina will be doing some of the interviews, so get ready for that. That's going to be really good. And Buenos Dias Aurora is going to be tomorrow and Thursday. Maria Banuelos returns to the show tomorrow on Buenos Dias Aurora to holler at you guys, give you guys news. And I don't think she has an interview scheduled, but we'll check that out for you guys as well. Last piece of news before we get the heck out of here. I want to tell you guys about Two Hype Crew. Listen to the Two Hype Crew. Check this out. Since we're talking about rap and hip hop, actually scratch it up. Put your favorite song in the chat.
That's a good idea.
Do that. Tracy Duran, Michael Rayford, put your favorite song in the chat. Put your favorite song in the chat right now. Go ahead. Diego Calderon, put your favorite song in the chat. Medea's here. Buenos dias. Brett, put your favorite song in the chat. Diego, well, you just do what you're doing. Can't do that. Juan says, running with another art idea for kiddos, we can laser cut a silhouette and have the kiddos paint on it at the park. That's a good idea. Billy Strings is bluegrass combined with jazz rock and psychedelic jam band. Ooh, I'm feeling that. I like that. All right. Very cool. You want to go ahead and read that piece of news, Diego?
That is, it's a whole bibliography right there.
It is. Is that from Tracy Duran?
Yes, it is.
I can.
I don't have my glasses on today.
I got that. I'll take us to a commercial. I'm gonna read that piece real quick. Tracy Duran's on the board of the Aurora Regional Fire Museum. It looks like Fire Museum stuff. Thank you, Tracy. Brett says my favorite song at the moment is definitely Linkin Park's "Lost." Nice.
Let's give it a listen.
Is that your favorite band?
I have a ton of favorite bands, mainly 80s, 90s, early 2000s, grunge, pop punk, emo, rock, alternative,
Okay.
metal.
Michael Rayford's favorite song, "Don't Worry, Be Happy." All right. Billy Ocean, right? My go-to song is "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen. Damn, y'all got some good music taste. I'm feeling that. Tracy Duran says, we have an upcoming event for the Aurora Regional Fire Museum. Start your summer off right and join us for the sixth annual drive-through barbecue fundraiser with 5 Bs. Take home dinner for your family and consider donating a meal to a first responder. June 21st from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale now, $16 each, and include your choice of meat, half a chicken, 2 pork chops, or a combo. Meal served with applesauce, coleslaw, beans, and a roll. Meals are available for drive-thru pickup at the Fire Museum. Please consider purchasing a meal to donate to a local first responder. Very cool. Over the Rainbow is Luz's favorite song. Bob Marley. Oh, yeah. Bob Marley makes Don't Worry, Be Happy. Thank you. Okay. Aurora's long popular low-cost Downtown Alive concert series is coming to River Edge Park. 2 Hype Crew is going to be Friday, June 30th. 2 Hype Crew is a tribute to old school 80s, 90s, and early 2000s hip-hop, featuring all live music from a 6-piece band plus choreographed Fly Girl dancers, all packaged in a family-friendly way. For tickets and more information, visit riveredgeaurora.com or call 630-896-6666. Okay, so last but not least, the Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce members. If you want to be a member of the Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce and learn more about ways to scale up your business, you can definitely do so. We're going to put the link in the chat for you guys and clip the link to that in the description of today's video and morning show news. The Aurora Regional Chamber of Commerce does a lot to help business in the city. They've got great events featuring ribbon cuttings and new openings for local businesses, so get ready for that. Diego, any last words? Did we forget anything? What did we forget? I feel like we forgot something. I always have that feeling, no.
I think we covered
Think
everything.
we got everything? Okay. Brett, did we forget anything?
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. Michael Rayford, did we forget anything? Corey Ingram is here. Good morning, Corey Ingram. Corey Ingram is a Navy veteran. And not only that, Corey Ingram is one half of the great duo of Corinne's Kitchen, who did the cooking at our anniversary party. It was really good. So thank you very much, Corey Ingram, for tuning in. And Corey Ingram, come to find out, we have a mutual friend. He was in Vegas and met a friend of mine named Katie Moore. Shouts out. It's a small world out there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the time is 8:53 a.m. I think we'll end this way. I have a favorite song, too. I have many favorite songs, which maybe like some of you depends on the mood that I'm in and what I'm doing that day. I'm a big Ozzy fan, huge heavy metal fan. Ozzy, Black Sabbath, and Megadeth are my, that's me. You know, I pull up bumping sometimes. My neighbors forget that I'm black. They're like, who's this dude? It's Curtis. But for all intents and purposes, my favorite song is by a guy named Yellow Man, and it's called Zunga Zung Guga Zunga Zang. And that's not a mistake. That's actually what it's called. Brett, if you'd be so kind, go to YouTube, look up that song, get that link, and put that in the chat for the folks. The name of the guy is Yellow Man. As soon as you type it in, you'll see all the Z's come up. That's the song. All right. Ozzy is awesome. Yes, he is. Ozzy Osbourne. That's my, if Ozzy is me. He is in another life. That's me, Ozzy Osbourne. Black Sabbath. That's my whole like thing. So I want to share that with you guys. Time's 8:54 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you guys have a great day, a blessed day, a positive day, a motivated day. We appreciate Diego. We got more to show you guys. We're going to be creating some cool stuff. So get ready to see skits, videos, all kinds of great things. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, as we say, now here's what we're going to do, Diego. I'm going to show you how to take. So I'll give our goodbye. And then you go ahead and hit top right. Yeah, you'll hit top right. Not right now, though. Yeah. Right? Ooh.
Really?
Get them ready for it. You'll hit top right, then mute our mics and take us out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, be blessed. Take care of yourself and each other. Hit it. Oh, that was perfect. Actually, don't turn the mics off yet. Let them ride. 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 Trisha Duran, Corey Ingram, Brett Puddin, Diego Sida. Next time we see each other, I have to tell you my story. Ozfest, and you know what? Just like Rory. Is it gory? Like a horror movie? I know what you're thinking. You say, Curtis, he does raps too? Yes, I do. Do a lot of that. I'm not gonna rap no more. All right, you can mute the mics so I can stop.